Hello everyone, and welcome to Top Channel on One. Today we are going to be taking a break from imitating artists, and today we are going to be going into Game of Thrones, creating something from Game of Thrones. This is let me see. This was a request by Kelly Johnson, one of my patrons, which is so yeah, we are going to be making Meereen. If you are a fan of Game of Thrones, this is a city. Let me see if I can get the reference images. It's a city of Game of Thrones that looks something like this. My internet is a bit slow, but yeah, so something like this. And I think we're going to be using this image as the reference image. So try to create a pyramid city similar to this. Looks a bit complicated, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, so let's jump right in. But before we do that, I wanted to do a quick promo of OVR, which is an amazing AR powered as a world, which is basically a world of AR, and they're running a few competitions, and you can join and participate in this competition. There is a link in the description that I've pasted there if you want to participate in this AR Awards, which is the official OVR contest portal. And as I said, I've promoted this world a few times. It's like a metaverse that is built on top of the real Earth. So you can when you get into this universe, you can import your own 3D objects that you can view in the real world through your camera, through your smartphone camera. And right now they are running a Valentine's themed competition that you can participate in. You can participate in today, and you can also vote and win some of your prizes. The link is in the chat if you want to check out that. And let me just take you through a few things here. So this is the page you go to, and you can become a creator and start building your own OVR assets or OVR buildings. Or you can do the building in Blender and then import into OVR using their builder. So they have a builder that supports 3D very well. You can see it supports textures. You can move around the world, and basically what you do in the OVR, it has this. I think this is a hexagon. Yeah. Polygon that's a mesh wrapped around the entire world planet, and you can own a piece of this and in the OVR world and add any 3D assets as you want. Their builder is very simple to use. You can import objects from Blender and use them here and basically view them through your smartphone in the real world. They're running this contest here, the Valentine's Day contest, and you can participate. You have some of your tokens you can win if you participate and win. And if you look at the candidate projects, you can see you can, if you're very good at Blender, you can easily win this contest. So I would recommend you guys to join in and try to submit your own work. And you can also try to vote for other works that you love here. So yeah, that's OVR. And as I say, they're running a competition. It's the time left is 87 hours, so that's like 3 days. So if you get in right now, you can basically enter the contest and see how lucky you are. Yeah, anyway, let's get into today's live stream, which is making this here. Hello Lutalemo, how are you? Today you're my first. Yeah, I can see that. Thank you. Hello Julia, good luck for this one. Thank you. Hello Vinit, how are you? As today Vinit, Lutalemo James just beat you to being fast. But how are you? Okay, let's get this. Let me save. Okay, let me just drag this here. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. I think we can start by compositing this. I'm seeing three layers. We have this front layer. We have this area here. Then we have a wall, and then the city, and then the pyramid, and then the background. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. Okay, nice. Hello Nick X, how are you? So we have about 4 layers. So let's start with the ground level because that's the easiest. We're going to go with a plane. Let me use my quick functions add-on to add a displacement and maybe a subdivisions modifier. Can have this above, maybe yeah, so like I said, we have this ground level and it extends up here, but we can first forget about that for a second. Let's do the wall. We're going to start by blocking out things. I think let me also line up my camera. Sorry for late, actually exams are going on, that's why, but I definitely see your videos. Thank you, no problems. So are you not doing papers today? Because if you're saying exams are on right now, it means that you also having exams. So are you not supposed to be taking them now, or at least studying for the exams? So this is going to be our ground. Now let's make the wall area. The wall area, we can start with a simple, like I said, we're going to try and block out things first. Let's start with a simple wall. So let me see how this, just a straight wall. So I can start with a cube. Let's clear this for now. Is there a big difference in features from Blender 3.0 onwards? I haven't really seen any. I haven't really, tested out other versions. But I'm sure there are some new interesting features. Good morning, GT1. How are you? I gave my exam at morning right now. It's night. I see. You're already done. Okay. So we want to have, let's see how we're going to frame this. Okay. Extend this like that. Let me see how big is this area. 40 meters. Now this wall should be up around like that. Now we also need a foreground. So let's start with a cube, subdivide it a few times, shape it, and maybe bring this, so it should be around there. We can add subdivisions. Then let me also add a displacement on this and another subdivisions on top of that. Just so we have this, the forward layer, and then this layer here. We bring Seems this wall does extend, should extend all the way to the back. Our camera is starting to clip, so let's unclip it. Let's call this Game of Thrones Meereen. So let's set this to 300. Okay, somewhere like that. And then, yeah, let's have, so we have blocked out the front, this second area, the wall. Now let's create this piece here. So that should be easy. We just need this block here. Okay, so we have 3 layers. Then let's do the pyramid, block out the pyramids. We can just use then we have a really large pyramid. So this one is around there. So this piece here is wider, and we might also need to extend the rocks, this wall further, but we have we can okay. Then we can also block out the other one at the back. Seems we need to further. Let's use 600 for the clipping. Hello, Vision Series. Good morning. How are you? Use the sky. That is from this side, so let's do -15. -15 for the rotation, or -30, -45. Let me see. $180 to 50. Yeah, we want the sun to be from this direction. Maybe 270, like that, and about like down there. I'm fine, and I'm glad to see someone who loves his job so much to start working in Saturday morning without anyone's order. Yeah, I do love to stream and have a chat with you guys. It's a nice day to start off the day for me. Okay. Yeah, this area here, we need, let me first pause, make sure that I have people denoising, and this is set to GPU. Can grab this, turn on proportional editing, just bring this up. Good morning, how are you? How is everything? Okay. Like that. So we have most of the things. Let's create a rock material. And you know what? I have a few Roman buildings that we can use here. They're not going to look too different, especially for the city here. I think also I might want to bring the camera a bit up so that we can see some of the buildings. Bring this down. Let's create. I have a concrete material, so let me go to. Hey, let's bring in some Rome buildings that we can scatter here. Now, I'm just going to check them just to make sure that they are not too heavy. And I'll call this I'll call this small buildings. I have them in a collection called small buildings. Now you can see they're already textured. Just going to change this concrete material here a bit. So let's import other small buildings. Like this. Now, this is the beauty of having your own asset library. Just makes the process. How's my health? I'm great. I'm doing great. That's a weird question to ask. You're making me question my health if you're asking if I'm okay. So we have 3 buildings. I'm wondering if we can get a 4th. Yeah, we have. Do we have this already? But maybe we can make another one out of this. We can use the mirror modifier. So if I bring this to the center, then add a mirror modifier like this, turn bisect, I can basically turn this into a completely new building like that. And I can also do the same for this, add a mirror, bisect, but this time maybe we can rotate this 45 and just move these around. And we have a new building. Okay, so with this, let's just make sure that they are all in our collection, small buildings collection. So they should also be in our small buildings collection. Okay, now I can grab this here. Let me find a concrete. Let me just give this the same materials. Yeah, like this material here. And we can start instancing this with a few particle systems. So render, collection, I just need the right rotation. Now we can scale these up and randomize the scale as well. Okay. And now, let me first disable these particles for a second so that we can, yeah, I want to do some rocks here. I like these rocks here. I think we can start with an icosphere. Just scale it up and make it. We want to sculpt some rocks, so these here, so we can have a few of these. We can start with a few meshes, simple basic meshes like this, that we can layer on. Something like that. Now we can go to sculpt mode and turn on dino topo. Need to first make sure that I apply the scale, sculpt mode, dino topo. I can use 6 and just start sculpting some details onto these rocks. Now we can use this let me change the fall off to linear and maybe add this to 8. This guy, you can see increase the strength a bit here. We're not doing too much, just some bit of detail here and there. looking at the reference, how the rock is forming. And trying our best to kind of get the same shapes. Hello, H-Tro. Have a nice day, my friend. Thank you. Have a nice day too. Glad to see you. It's been a while. Let me make sure that these are all facing the right direction. We have a few issues here. Maybe we can use a smooth brush. Doesn't seem to fix those issues, but that's okay. I think this is a nice rock to start with. Let's do add a few extra details. I get excited every time you go live. Go live. Thank you. Hello, Senji Creation. Thank you. Yeah, this is YouTube music from the YouTube library. Okay, I think that's enough sculpting for this rock. We can try to decimate this so that we don't have a lot of polygons. So we can do, I don't know, 0.5, 0.1. No, 0.5 should be enough. So let me apply that. Shade smooth. Okay, so we have a rock like that. And what we're going to do, let me first switch to cycles for a second here, because it's much faster to preview this type of things. Let's go here. Hello, Burning Bright. Glad to see you. How's everything? Okay, so we want to create a shader for our rock here. Hello, is it possible to add cloth physics to motherless cloth in Blender without motherless simulation? Yeah, your question is a bit confusing. Hello, Jithin, how are you? I'm great myself. How are you too? Okay, so we want to bring in a rock, so I'm going to bring in a texture, image texture. I want to get a rock. Now let's bring in some grass, then some rock, maybe a few types of rock textures that we can blend. Let's bring back our Meereen. Yeah, I'm from Uganda. That's in East Africa. Let's see. Bring in this rock and maybe this rock as well. So for this, let me just do a cube projection. And I have this grass. And I want to use the geometry input. And use a separate XY So let's go for the normal, separate XY. And first apply the rotation and the scale. Now you can add a vector mapping just to rotate. Let's see. Just to rotate this. Because we want to create a mask. Like that. Now we can add a convert math node here with a greater than. So you can see where our grass is going to be. I think we need to rotate this further. -60, -30. Yeah, something like that. So this is going to be our rock texture. So we can do, it's going to be our, that's going to be our grass. A rock. So you can see what we have. We can use this as the roughness. We can also use this as the bump. You're not a native speaker? You need subtitles? Well, I'm not sure if I can add subtitles to the live stream, so yeah, sorry about that. Okay, something like that. So that's our rock. We can also make the rock a bit darker too and less reflective. Like that. So let's see how this looks. That was a joke. Okay, nice joke. Anyway, let's he said, I don't know English. In English? Yeah, he could have used, it's also possible to use Google Translator, so it's very hard to tell if someone is making a joke or just, I don't know. So now you can basically have our rock. You need a translator. Nice. Now we can remove this. I think all these have to be their own objects. Just have some nice rocks and